Easy ordering, you can try something totally different and totally delicious. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Don't know what to make for dinner tonight? Go to RachelRayShow.com and find thousands of recipes at your fingertips. Pork ramen bowls. They are so gorgeous, and what an easy and affordable way to entertain. So much fun. Now you can put in a little cilantro or any herbs you like. I have some beautiful shiso leaf here, really particular taste, but I just love it. And you can look for it in your produce department, usually over near all the baby greens. But a little cilantro is lovely too, if you can't find this, or even a little tiny bit of very thinly shredded cabbage. So a little pile of fresh herb. Here's our quick pickled vegetables, just rice wine vinegar on crunchy bamboo shoots, chilies, and pickled shallots. Yum.
This is the best part about a ramen bowl is what you're doing, which is making it pretty before you mess it up.
Yeah, it's
you know what
so
I mean?
pretty. And then our beautiful green onion, our scallions, our thinly sliced spring onions or scallions. Pop your egg in there into your ramen bowls. Adorable. And then take your homemade pork and shiitake. This is shiitake mushroom ginger garlic broth with carrot and leek with our pulled pork down over the ramen.
Come on. Girl, you make me feel like I'm back in Korea again.
So good. The whole family will have fun eating their dinner because the more you slurp, the better you are at a ramen bowl. All right, the party's not over yet. We got dessert coming up with two of my favorite fellas who are known for their unusual ice cream toppings. They are the bomb. Come on back.
Dream of a world with the perfect bath tissue. But that's okay, because we do. New Fiora. Stay bright.
Did you know there's a Sensodyne toothpaste that actually repairs sensitive teeth and helps whiten tooth enamel? Try new Sensodyne Repair and Protect Whitening. Its clinically proven ingredient builds a repairing layer over the sensitive areas to help protect you from pain. Plus, it's specially formulated to help remove surface stains to whiten your enamel. Help protect your teeth from sensitivity pain and get a whiter, brighter smile with new Sensodyne Repair and Protect Whitening Toothpaste from the #1 dentist recommended brand for sensitive teeth.
Real cheese people don't eat pasteurized, processed cheese food. It's only required to contain 51% real cheese. With Sargento natural cheese slices, you always get 100% real.
Sargento, we're real cheese people.
I'm meteorologist Glenn Glazer. Today is a Storm Team 5 weather alert day. Showers and thunderstorms developing. Some of those storms could become strong to severe with frequent lightning, wind, hail, isolated flooding, and a chance for tornadoes. A slight risk for tornadoes today as well. More at noon.
I'm a third-generation lawyer in my family. Before my mom passed away, I promised her that I would dedicate my career to helping others. Help me make good on that promise. Call a lawyer you can trust.
Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Just steps away from the water, relax and enjoy the atmosphere and amazing food with locations across South Florida. Mulligan's Beach House Bar and Grill. Fun and food for the entire family.
Personal injury attorneys have a bad reputation, but I'm proud that I've dedicated my career to fighting insurance companies that treat people unfairly. If the insurance company is giving you the runaround, call a lawyer you can trust.
Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Scratch Off Secrets, Thursday on WPTV News Channel 5 at 11.
Giant party today. We're celebrating Sonny's birthday and Mark Murphy's first book, but it really is like a homecoming too. These guys were first on the show 5 years ago, which I can't even believe. This is Brian, this is Doug. They made their debut with us. And now they are back celebrating this. The Big Gay Ice Cream book is what we're celebrating right now. It is awesome, and it's like a yearbook. And inside, there's Jim Gaffigan, some of my favorite people on the planet, Tommy Lee, and it's all signed just like all of our yearbooks, right, for back in the day. Check it out. Look who made it, baby. The Ray Ray Sun back to our show.
Hi, Rachel.
Our kitchen is yours. School us.
Well, the last time we were here, we actually made your sundae.
That's right.
Ray Ray sundae, which is a fig sauce sundae. But this time we're going to go chocolate. We figure that's a good birthday.
Why you look at me when you say that?
Look at you.
You saw that, right?
So tell us what we're making today. Walk us through, Brian. Sure. What do we got going on over here?
So we're making something from our book. We call it Awesome Sauce. And
awesome Sauce!
So the first thing to do, starting off, you want to melt sugar, and we have a couple cinnamon sticks in here. This recipe makes about a quart. As the sugar's melting, we want to
add some butter.
Butter and some whole milk.
Gotcha.
And then you want to just let that melt down until the sugar is completely dissolved. And
like this guy here.
Like this guy here. This is probably going to take at least 5 minutes to do.
Gotcha.
Not too high of a heat because you don't want to scald the sugar.
Gotcha.
Once that's nice, you want to add the rest of the ingredients. So we have.
Can I help?
Yep. Cocoa powder. Chocolate.
And
chocolate
morsels, semi-sweet chocolate morsels.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to spice it up. We've got a little chipotle, which adds some smokiness to it as well.
Oh, I like smoke. So does she.
Yeah.
We'll put a lot of that in.
And some cayenne, and then some vanilla extract, just a little
vanilla.
bit. Kind of smooths everything out.
Little dash of cayenne.
Yeah, cayenne. You don't want to
go too nuts.
Too nuts. You can always add more. You never want to.
Right. You don't want to take it too far.
Yeah.
And then it's this guy here, right? Let me turn this one off.
Yeah. So when you're done, you have a nice sauce. You can see how satiny it is.
Silky.
And silky.
Oh my God.
Looks delicious. Look at that.
There it is.
Satiny.
Yep. And then this can keep in the covered in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks.
Slide it on down here. You need this now, Doug?
Yes, please.
All righty.
Shall I?
Yes. Go for it, baby.
Our most popular cone is called the Salty Pimp, and it's vanilla ice cream, soft serve that we inject with dulce de leche, salt the whole thing, and then it goes into a chocolate shell.
Oh!
So, you know, you can't really make soft serve at home, so we're gonna do an approximation of the Salty Pimp that is in our book.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with dulce de leche.
Yeah.
Do I have salt?
Salt.
Yes.
Always, right here.
You know, nice sea salt on the dulce de leche, because salted dulce de leche or salted caramel
is delicious.
Is a million times better than anything else in the world.
A little bit of ice cream.
A little bit of ice cream. Now, parfait everything, you know, because you don't want to get to the bottom.
Parfait
it. Parfait it, baby.
You gotta have layers of flavor, people.
That's what Sonny and I always go for.
Yeah, layers of flavor.
More vanilla.
Yum.
Okay, let's do one more layer of this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, you salt it, and then...
And then some of the chocolate. Shut the door. What? Right there.
Brian always preaches that we need a crunch layer, so we'll throw in some salted peanuts.
Yum! Can I do it? Can I dollop?
More than a dollop.
Ooh! It's out today, and guess what? They brought a copy for everyone! Happy birthday, Sonny! Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you with you. Bye-bye.
Coming up next on News Channel 5 at noon, it is a weather alert day. Storm Team 5 meteorologist Glenn Glazer having a look at where the weather could turn ugly.
And the latest on that gas leak in Lake Worth. We're back in just 30 seconds with local coverage you can count on.
After a car accident, money talks.
That's why people are talking about Steinger is going green.
They've helped clients get more money for their accidents.
Like how much are we talking?
30, 40, even 50 times more.
Whoa, get this.
They got Diane $1.9 million after her car accident.
$1.9 million?
That's what I'm talking about.
Money for her medical bills.
Money for her family.
Money for her peace of mind.
It's no wonder.
People are talking about Steinger is going green.
800-561-1111.
Yesterday evening, this was the story. Many faced these conditions on the drive home. Can we expect to see that today?
This is a weather alert day here on News Channel 5. We are looking at stormy conditions and the radar lighting up right now.
So how bad will it get? For the answer, let's go to the storm team, starting with Glenn Glazer in the Weather Center. Glenn.
Good afternoon. Yeah, we are looking at the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms again today. Maybe not quite as many severe thunderstorms we saw yesterday, but certainly there is the potential for that activity. Weather alert day from now until 6 p.m. Numerous to widespread showers and thunderstorms moving southwest and northeast. Some of those storms could become severe as we look at live Viper 5 Max, South Florida's most powerful radar. The Treasure Coast and Okeechobee County have been getting hammered so far today with very heavy rainfall. A significant weather advisory issued for this thunderstorm right here in Okeechobee County. You can see some shear markers here indicating some very gusty winds, maybe a little rotation in the storm here. No tornadic activity reported there yet, but we're going to watch this storm carefully as it makes its way over into St. Lucie and into Indian River counties as well. We're also looking at heavy rainfall as we move over to St. Lucie County, Port St. Lucie, up toward Fort Pierce, down toward Jensen Beach. This is all very heavy rainfall pushing offshore. And we also have some light to moderate rainfall moving up through Sebastian right now. A new shower or thunderstorm just popping up right down here, just to the southwest of Boca Raton. We're taking a quick look at that. Lisa, are you going to join me now, or are you going to join me later on this? All right, Lisa's going to join me in just a few minutes. Let's talk quickly about our weather threats for today. Frequent lightning, damaging winds, hail, possible isolated flooding, and we have the slight risk for isolated tornadoes today. We'll talk more about that and time out the rainfall for the rest of the day coming up in a few minutes.
It's a part of that cleanup from yesterday in Stewart includes a 60-foot tree that fell over last night when the storms came rolling through. News Channel 5's Jamel Lene in Stewart on Apache Avenue. That's where crews are hoping to have this tree cleared within the next few hours, right, Jamel?
Well, Mike, the cleanup out here in Stewart continues here on this road on Apache Avenue and 15th Street. As you take a look behind me, you can see that crews continue to cut down this tree that toppled over in the roadway, blocking the roadway last night after those storms rolled through. Now, as you can see here, this tree, from what we're told by the owner, very huge and very old. It's been around since the 1930s. And again, it fell last night, taking out the root. You can see that whole side of this tree is all rooted up. Again, her dog was in the doghouse when this tree came crashing down. The dog is safe. So what we're being told right now, what will happen is city crews, they will continue to chop this tree down, and they're lying it on the side of the road. They're going to take away as much debris as possible, and then later on crews will come back and get the rest of this debris that's laying on the side of the road. But again, this road nearly back open right before the next set of storms plan to roll in. That's the latest here in Stewart. I'm Jamel Lene for WPTV News Channel 5.
All right, thanks, Jamel. Crowds are forming on the streets of Baltimore right now in the area where the rioting occurred last night. You can see still fairly large crowds. These are live pictures. The city is being described as on edge. 15 buildings and 144 cars were burned last night. Loretta Lynch, in her first full day as U.S. Attorney General, is heading to the area today. Jay Gray reports on that situation as the National Guard troops fan out across the city.
As Baltimore continues now to sweep away the remnants of frustration and rage that's gripped this city, many are wondering why.
Senseless. Heartbreaking. Hit home.
Hit by a literal firestorm. Hundreds running wild in the streets, looting businesses, burning buildings and cars, throwing bricks, rocks, and bottles at police, injuring more than a dozen officers. The violence exploded in the hours just after funeral services for Freddie Gray, who died more than a week ago after he was severely injured in police custody.
The Freddie Gray situation was just the straw that broke the camel's back for real. So therefore, everybody's angry. This is what's going to happen.
Maryland's governor has declared a state of emergency.
This is about lawlessness and violence in the streets of Baltimore, which is not going to be tolerated.
Hundreds of police officers have been called in along with soldiers from the National Guard.
You're going to continue to see a growing presence. By tonight, you're going to see an overwhelming display of people out there on the streets protecting the citizens.
Citizens in a community locked down and still reeling.
None of this should have happened. None of this. But to burn the city down, what justice is there with that?
Justice that so many are searching for right now.
The results of an initial investigation into Freddie Gray's death are expected to be released on Friday. In Baltimore, Jay Gray, WPTV News Channel 5.
In all that rioting, a mother is being praised for disciplining her son for taking part in the violence in Baltimore. Cameras caught her when she recognized her son in that crowd throwing rocks at police, even though he was wearing a mask. He tries to walk away, but you can see right there, she chases him down and moves him away from the crowd.
Happening right now, the evacuation order is now lifted after a gas leak forced a section of 10th Avenue in Palm Springs, everyone to leave that neighborhood. News Channel 5's Chris Stewart has what firefighters say caused this problem.
Well, the threat is over. Life back to normal here just off of 10th Avenue in between Kirk Road and Military Trail. This is Grace Avenue. This is where this gas leak was centered around. As we zoom in there, you see that backhoe. That's where this gas leak started. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue tells us that the backhoe hit a gas line, and that started the trouble that shut down the area in between Kirk Road and Military Trail. Take a look at these exclusive pictures from Chopper 5 of what the scene looked like here. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue was able to come in after about 2 hours, get a clamp on that gas line. The gas was shut off. Everything's safe at this point. 5 homes, 2 apartments were evacuated, as well as this nursery you're looking at right here. The kids back inside, continuing their day. They were taken away on those buses while this area was shut down, but they were brought back once that threat was over with. Now, we're told that crews are going to be here for the next several hours, continuing work after this gas leak here continuing on. But again, the threat over here in Palm Springs. In Palm Springs, Chris Stewart, WPTV News Channel 5.
A woman in St. Lucie County says she is afraid to stay in her home after coming face to face with the man who broke in. Sheriff's deputies arrested Montel Jones last night. There he is. They say the 18-year-old broke into several homes and cars in the Hidden Pines neighborhood. They also say he was carrying a pistol. One woman says she was sleeping when someone crept into her kitchen window and stood over her bed.
Could remember those eyes looking at me. I'll never forget them as long as I live. I hope his mother or his grandmother never have to go through this. Now I'm afraid to stay in my house.
Jones is charged with armed burglary, grand theft, and possession of marijuana.
Late for work, late for school. It's what happened to some Tri-Rail riders today, and it's not that unusual. Tri-Rail officials say they're working to fix their new software system after passengers complained the trains were unreliable over this past month. News Channel 5's Christina Noche rode the rail this morning and checked out the conditions.
We rode the Tri-Rail throughout the morning. Things seemed to be going okay until it took a major turn. We were waiting for a 7:19 train out of this station in Delray, and then it did not come. It was late. Then another train had maintenance issues, and an hour and 45 minutes later, still no train. These kids have been waiting here with us from Bach Middle School of the Arts, trying to be patient, but other people who have work to get to, places to go, appointments, not as happy. And if you take a look at that screen at the top, you can see the delay there. And travelers we spoke to said a lot of times those automated messages are incorrect. They say the trains have been late and inconsistent lately. And this is some of the issues we're seeing. People are worrying with Sunfest coming up. The festival starts tomorrow, goes throughout the weekend. Thousands of people are expected to try to make their way to downtown West Palm Beach. Other travelers say while it's not reliable, the trains are also dirty as well. Now, a spokesperson for Tri-Rail yesterday said that she is aware of this and is trying to work out these glitches as we head into Sunfest. But as we are right now, it has been about an hour and 45 minutes and we're still stranded trying to make our way to West Palm. Reporting in Delray Beach, Christina Noche, WPTV News Channel 5.
So the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office says it is seeing more and more Flocka imports from overseas. Investigators say a package sent to this woman right here, Jamie Lewis in Boca Raton, tested positive for the synthetic drug. She's now in jail without bond. Court documents say the package was shipped from a Chinese chemical company. The DEA and sheriff's deputies intercepted it. Jeff Cadell with the Palm Beach County Substance Awareness Coalition says these cases are increasing and the drugs, scary enough, are changing.
There are so many labs about, especially those in other countries that are willing to put these things together for you and ship them over.
The reactions of the drug are just as alarming. In January, a Lake Worth man was armed on a roof, threatening to hurt himself. He later told police he was on Flakka. In Broward County, a man police say was also high on the drug ran from him naked down a busy intersection. And in Riviera Beach, an elderly woman is still recovering after police say a man on Flakka brutally beat her. A new way for some cancer patients to better cope with chemotherapy. That's coming up next.
Plus, look at this. Too close of a call. The video of kids just trying to get on a school bus.
And against conventional wisdom, the medical group that says kids with head lice don't need to stay home. We're talking about it. We're back into 60 seconds with more local coverage.
Hurricane season is right around the corner, and with our weather, you never know what could blow in from the Atlantic. Defend your home from windborne debris with new hurricane impact resistant doors from First Impression Doors and More. Your home for beautiful, energy efficient hurricane impact doors and windows here in the West Palm Beach area. Our hurricane impact doors meet industry standards for impact resistance and provide a higher level of security, noise reduction, and they're custom built to fit your home. Visit the First Impression Doors and More showroom at 346 Pike Road and call 1-800-554-2156 to take advantage of special savings. Trade in your old door and receive a $200 credit toward the purchase of a new wood or fiberglass impact door. You give us your old door, we'll give you a $200 credit toward the purchase of a new door. Give your home an upgrade and make a great first impression with a beautiful new entry door. Call 1-800-554-2156 to schedule your free in-home consultation. Call now.
Good afternoon again, everyone. It is a Storm Team 5 weather alert day, and we are watching this very powerful thunderstorm that's moving through Okeechobee County right now, moving from Glades County into Okeechobee and also into western parts of St. Lucie County. Let me circle it for you here. And you're seeing some shear markers in here. There's some right here and some right here. There could be a little rotation in this storm, and we could see some funnel clouds develop as the storm continues to move to the northeast. So we're watching this carefully. We also have a lot of rainfall over by the coast right now, St. Lucie County all the way up in Indian River County, and more developing down south now in Palm Beach County. Your complete forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Glenn, thank you. I want you to take a look at this video if you're just listening in. Wow, an SUV nearly takes out a group of kids. It happened in Washington State simply as those children were trying to get on a bus. That SUV narrowly misses them and the children jump back. But here's the thing, this morning, police and this afternoon, they're still looking for the driver who didn't even stop to check on the students after he flew through.
Speaking of parents this afternoon, you have youngsters in school. A leading medical group is saying kids with head lice should not be kept out of school. New guidelines from the American Academy of Pediatrics state no-knit policies aren't fair and, well, just unnecessary. In fact, children found to have head lice can finish the school day, be treated, and then go back the next day. Doctors say the first choice for treatment should be over-the-counter medicines along with combing out the nits, but if they don't work, there are other options available by prescription. A new study indicates exercise may help breast cancer patients better tolerate chemotherapy. In their study, researchers found the women who exercised had less fatigue, also nausea and pain during their chemo treatments. The launch to the International Space Station was smooth, but what happened in flight that's causing problems?
And catering to a new crowd of shoppers, what's a toy maker and cartoon company doing?
Hurricane season is right around the corner. Defend your home from windborne debris with new hurricane impact resistant doors from First Impression Doors and More. Our hurricane impact doors meet industry standards for impact resistance and provide security, noise reduction, plus they're custom built to fit your home. Trade in your old door and receive a $200 credit toward the purchase of a new wood or fiberglass impact entry door. Call 1-800-909-8475 to schedule your free in-home consultation.
After an accident, be careful posting pictures and activities on social media.
The insurance companies can use your posts in court. I know. I used to work for them. Now I work for you. Don't leave money on the table. Call Kibbe Wagner today. 1-800-311-KW-LAW.
You know, getting your air conditioner tuned up is just as important as getting your car tuned up.
Yeah, but how do you stay so clean?
Save up to $1,650 or pay no interest until 2020 on a new Trane air conditioning system.
Yeah, I love those
those guys.
Addiction, like a thunderstorm, begins with a single drop, sweeping families away in the surge.
I didn't have my father in my life, my mother. I didn't know where she was.
Here in South Florida, Faith Farm Ministries, a free residential recovery program, provides shelter from the storm.
Faith Farm gave me the hope. Faith Farm gave me the love.
Miracles happen every day here.
To learn the many ways you can support Faith Farm Ministries, including the donation of usable household items, visit faithfarm.org.
It's early morning. You're up because, well, the work never stops.
The weather team is so important to me because I need accurate, reliable information.
WPTV Storm Team 5, only in one neighborhood that matters, yours.
I have to know what and where the weather is happening.
Showcasing the storm from every angle.
I'm watching and waiting on that radar to find out what my afternoon is going to look like.
Storm Team 5, the only morning weather team. Today on 5 on WPTV News Channel 5.
The air conditioner is all tuned up and ready to go.
So is the car, minus a few parts. Call Lindstrom today and get a 19-point air conditioning tune-up for only $89.
I love those guys.
What do insurance companies fear the most?
Trial lawyers who show up and fight. I know. I used to work for them. Now I work for you.
Don't leave money on the table. Call Kibbe Wagner Trial Lawyers, 1-800-311-KW-LAW.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
Engines at maximum start and liftoff. Liftoff of the ISS Progress 59 cargo ship on a fast-track
That
journey.
spacecraft right there is taking supplies to the International Space Station. It blasted off this morning from Kazakhstan. However, that was a problem when it got to the space station. Docking had to be postponed because of issues with two navigation antennas. Docking is now planned for Thursday. Protesters in front of the Supreme Court this morning. They are there as judges hear arguments over same-sex marriages. About 1,000 demonstrators on both sides of the debate crowded the steps outside the building. Those who want gay marriage to be legalized outnumbered those who don't. A decision is due by the end of June on whether same-sex couples have the right to marry in all 50 states.
All right, get ready for the female superheroes. Take a look. DC Comics and Mattel creating a line of action figures made to appeal to girls ages 6 to 12. It's a line that will include teenage versions of Batgirl, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Bumblebee, and Katana. Now, the new superhero universe designed just for girls is slated to come out this fall.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Good afternoon again, everyone. A Storm Team 5 weather alert day here, and Lisa and I are just looking over some new data. A new significant weather advisory just issued for Martin County and St. Lucie County. That thunderstorm moving out of Okeechobee County into the western parts of those two counties. And here's what we're looking at right now. Boy, that's a big thunderstorm there. Some little bit of rotation in the clouds there. We'll zoom in a little bit on Live Viper 5 Max, and you can see the shear markers popping up here. And we could see some funnel clouds develop as this pushes over toward the east. And this is some very heavy rainfall, quite a few lightning strikes coming in right now, but mostly just a lot of really heavy rainfall as well. And as we look over toward the coast, Port St. Lucie down to Jensen Beach already getting a soaking as this thunderstorm continues to push over from the southwest. We also have some rainfall up along the northern parts of the Treasure Coast here from Sebastian down through Winter Beach and Vero Beach. This is moderate rainfall at best, but there's a lot more activity starting to fill in now across the area, especially as you move down south and look over toward the southwest so far this afternoon. Down here, we're looking right around Boca Raton, where we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms. Lisa can zoom in for me. Jupiter, too. Oh, yeah, a new one popping up at Jupiter here. There's a lot of activity really happening, and this is bending back down, you can see, toward the southwest. So we do expect to see a lot more activity through the afternoon. Let's track that thunderstorm, though, that's over Okeechobee, moving into western Martin and St. Lucie counties right now. And here are some times for you. It should be in Carlton around 12:56, Fort Pierce possibly around 1:11 p.m. and around Surfside Park by 1:18 this afternoon. So it's moving at about 30 miles per hour over toward the northeast. And again, we're expecting a lot more activity through the afternoon as winds carry showers and storms from southwest to northeast. For more on the timing of these storms, here's Lisa Vaughn.
All right, so we're starting to see Palm Beach County start to fill in with rainfall. It's probably going to take another couple of hours before we see widespread rain for Palm Beach County. And if you're on the Treasure Coast and in Okeechobee, just hold tight because that rain is not going anywhere anytime soon. So with this model, it looks like maybe a little bit of a break at 2 o'clock. I'm not so sure that I agree with that. I do think we'll still see some widespread rainfall at that time. Here's 4 o'clock, though. That's when you can expect it for Palm Beach County, for Belle Glade, all the way to Boca, through Jupiter as well. And any storm we see today could be strong. Lots of lightning, even a tornado is not out of the question, and some damaging wind gusts and also hail. Those are all possible. There's 5 o'clock. That's the heart of the rush hour this afternoon. Here's 7 o'clock. Some folks still driving home from work, going out for dinner. You're going to want to stay weather aware today because we will see the possibility for all of these threats. So lightning, hail, even possible tornado, funnel clouds, even a water spout, not out of the question, Glenn.
Yeah, so we got to watch the radar very carefully. Now, here's a little bit of good news for you. We have the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms today. We could see a little bit more tomorrow, but then drier air will start to move in. We actually have 2 cold fronts on the way. They're very weak. One will arrive late Wednesday, early Thursday, but a second one will arrive early Friday, kind of an extra little shot of some drier air that'll push on in, and our weather will improve very quickly once we get past tomorrow. So today, numerous to widespread showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon into the evening. Tomorrow, another round of thunderstorms possible. Some of those could be quite strong, and then some rainfall on Thursday, maybe some isolated shower activity, but a lot of sunshine Friday through the weekend. Just perfect if you have weekend plans for Sunfest or anything else.
We've got a change of pace main dish that's bound to be one of your weeknight favorites. Howard's and Mr. Food's Test Kitchen showing us.
If your dinner routine is getting a bit boring, then you're going to love what we're making today. It's sort of a cross between an overstuffed Italian sub and a cheesy strudel. Let me show you how easy this one is to throw together. We start by laying out a couple cans of refrigerated crescent dough so it sort of looks like a starburst. It's okay if the tips of the dough hang over the edge of the pizza pan. We top that with some roasted peppers. Just make sure they're drained really well. Now we add all the stuff that we would typically find in an Italian sub. You know, provolone, salami, and deli ham. We top that with some Italian seasoning and pickled pepper rings and drizzle it with a bit of Italian dressing. On top of that goes another layer of meat and more cheese and the rest of the dressing. Now all we have to do is fold the tips of the dough over the filling and tuck them in under the center. Once that's done, we bake this off until it's golden and the filling is piping hot. Imagine serving this with all its ooey goodness for a quick weeknight dinner, along with a big tossed salad. I sure hope you'll go online and get the recipe for our layered Italian crescent ring so you'll have something new to get you out of the old what's for dinner rut. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fun new way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Mike and I agree that would be a winner in our household, right?
I want that right now.
Yeah, we'll get cooking. All right, you can find this recipe, the ingredients, if you need to look them up again. Simply go to our website, WPTV.com/Mr. Food.
After the break, what happens when a baby elephant falls into a well? We're going to show you how they got it out coming up.
It's always great to hear from homeowners throughout South Florida, from around the Palm Beach area, from Boca Raton to Jupiter. Folks just like you calling First Impression Doors and More for special savings on new hurricane impact resistant doors. Take advantage of the $200 credit on new hurricane impact doors. Visit our showroom today at 346 Pike Road at the Southern Park of Commerce between Southern Boulevard and Belvedere Road. We have over 100 hurricane impact doors on display. Doors that stand up to impact from windborne debris. Impact doors and windows also help increase security, reduce outdoor noise, and add curb appeal. Remember, trade in your old door and receive a $200 credit toward a new wood or fiberglass impact entry door. Call 1-800-554-2156 to schedule your free in-home consultation. That number once again is 1-800-554-2156. Pick up that phone and call now.
Car accident?
People are talking about Steinger is going green.
After Marita's accident, they got her $94,000.
Check this out. Steinger is going green got Rod $900,000.
Talk about getting paid. 800-561-1111.
Life in the Palm Beaches is moving faster than ever. It's be here, do this. Did you see that? How do you stay one step ahead? Introducing the all-new PalmBeachPost.com. Totally redesigned and completely reimagined. A new way to connect you to what's happening in the Palm Beaches right now. The latest news and what everyone's talking about. Visit the new PalmBeachPost.com today. Local news now.
Palm Beach Kennel Club, where winners play. Saturday, May 2nd, Kentucky Derby Fun Festival with Derby Hat Contest, Trackside Barbecue, and 15 live races.
Tonight on The Voice, don't let your favorite go home.
That's the best performance yet.
Tune in and vote live with the Instant Save.
You all know how amazing that was.
The Voice, new tonight at 8/7 Central here on NBC.
Tonight,
my God,
a manhunt unites 3 shows.
He's been at this for 10 years.
For an all-new crossover.
Don't you just hate it when you kidnap a girl and she won't stop kicking the back of your seat?
An all-new crossover starts tonight here on NBC.
Car accident?
People are talking about Steinger Isco and Green.
When Deborah was injured in a car accident, the other driver refused to admit fault.
So Deborah called Steinger Isco and Green.
They got the truth, and Deborah got the cash. $1 million.
800-561-1111. Catch your News Channel 5 updates throughout the day on News Radio WJNO.
Coming up at 4 on The Now with Shannon Cake, the high-tech upgraded Sunfest. It'll surely change the way, this is good, that you think about lost and found. Also coming up, we'll continue our coverage live from Baltimore. Cleanup has started after protests turned into riots. Again, all that coming up today at 4 o'clock.
Let's take a look at this video right now to end our noon show. A baby elephant wandered away from its mom in India and fell into a well. Somebody help it out. Aww. Villagers heard it. Lucky for the baby elephant, they called for rangers and arrived with that backhoe. They did some digging, and with a little help, as you'll see, the little elephant, not such a little guy,
oh my
kind of weighs a lot,
yeah,
was able to climb out uninjured. Good ending to that story. Elephants, you know.
Oh.
Yes. Come on, guy. We got to see the end of this video.
Our producer put this in the show, and I hadn't seen the video, but Tom, this is good stuff. Wow. Oh, that's great. I love it. Love it.
Really, really cute.
Awesome.
All right, the weather alert day runs from now until at least 6 p.m. We may run a little longer than that. Numerous to widespread showers and thunderstorms. Some of those storms could become strong to severe. Obviously, we already have this very strong thunderstorm moving through Okeechobee County into St. Lucie and Martin counties. We also have a new thunderstorm here, right down here by Boca and Highland Beach. Make sure you stay up to date on the weather the rest of the afternoon.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Itasca by Winnebago Viva, discounted to just $379 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Hello, Jupiter Tequesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
My husband had stopped for an animal in the road. A truck came along and did not stop.
Elaine turned to us to help fight for the care and money her husband deserved.
Kogan and DeSalvo, they're all wonderful people. They work very hard. They never quit. They don't give up. If there's any other avenues that they can explore, they'll do it to help you as much as they can. We've been very fortunate to have them.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, call Kogan and DeSalvo now.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze. And he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God. Wow.
I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his MicroPure resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and Collagen Lift moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee. But you must call to order. Call 1-800-399-2119. That's 1-800-399-2119. Order now. Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta? I need some help with my plumbing.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Heartland Elk Ridge Express, discounted to just $234 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Welcome to Let's Ask America. I'm Bill Bellamy, and we have 4 amazing people from all across the country on their webcams trying to win up to $35,000. Let's meet them! From Holbrook, New York, give it up for John. From Kansas City, Missouri, give it up for Michelle. From Dallas, Texas, Alex. Cincinnati, Ohio, Sharon. Welcome, everybody. We asked America their opinions on a bunch of fun topics. All you have to do is guess what they said and win the big money. If you're ready to have some fun, say yeah. Yeah. All right, everybody, let's do this. The first question is worth $100 and has 2 possible answers. The answers are the size of the ship